Hey you guys, what's up? It's Vikeejeah, and I am going to create the no makeup look. I have a girlfriend who we've known each other for a really long time. She follows me on my social media, supports all the things that I do, and she asked me one day to create a easy, quick, no makeup look for her. And I'm a girl who likes the glam. I have a really hard time getting under a half an hour with my makeup. But today, I am gonna try to give you guys like a 20-minute makeup, like a 15-20 minute makeup look. And it's going to be something that is very minimal because I understand that a lot of people don't really have the time. My nails look disgusting. I understand that a lot of women don't have the time to put a full face on, but they want to look presentable. So I'm going to show you guys some tips and tricks. And granted, this video is going to be edited, so it's going to take me longer than 15 to 20 minutes, but it's something that you could do because you're not teaching somebody how to do it in 15 to 20 minutes. So we're going to start off with the way that we would normally start off. We're going to prime our face, and I've been using Clinique Super Primer Universal Face Primer for all skin types as my moisturizer slash primer base. You can use a beauty blender if you want to get like more sheer coverage of this, or you can also just use like a foundation brush if you don't actually want to rub your hands on your face. Totally understandable, but the quickest way to do it is your hands. So that's what we're doing right now. And while that is incorporating into my skin, I'm just going to do my brows really quickly. Really quick and simple. I'm using my Brow Precise brow pencil. You can use any brow pencil that you're most comfortable with. The Brow Wiz is a really hot one. NYX has an equivalent to the Brow Wiz. I think Jordana has some nice brow products. You know, drugstore or high-end is totally fine. Me, I like my Brow Precise. So I'm going to take care of my brows right now. Now, depending on how full your brows are naturally, that's going to determine how long this part takes. Something like the brow definer will be good for somebody who doesn't have a lot of brow because it will fill your brows in a lot quicker than the very slim pencil. So you can see the difference. How I like to fill in my brow, that's just like how I like to fill it in. Fill it in however you want. Brows are very personal. I just fill in the sparse areas, do a little flicks up, and I'm gonna finish it off with some clear brow gel. So for foundation today, we're gonna be using Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I wear the number 11, and I think this is the second to darkest shade, so there's only one shade above this. I mean, you could do better with the shade range, Urban Decay. Before we put that on, I am going to put on my Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer as my main foundation because the other primer has settled into my skin already. And since my lids are a little bit oily, I'm just going to dust some translucent powder over them before we get into putting the foundation on. It's a very, very thin veil of translucent powder. This is from Makeup Forever. This is just, I'm doing it on the upper and lower just to like absorb some of the oil and then prevent creasing. And this is going to help with like blending things out as well. I'm using the M439 and I'm going to just take 2 pumps to start and see, you know, how that works. And if I like the coverage, then I'll, you know, move forward, and if not, you just add more. The thing about the Urban Decay foundation is that it oxidizes. So what you think isn't your color, you need to give it a smooth 10 minutes. And once it totally dries, you'll see like, oh snap, wait a second now. Look at everything coming to life. My undertones are warm neutral. So I'm always looking for something with like an orange base because that's warm neutral pretty much. Not too orange, obviously, because then that's just too warm, but definitely something with a little orange flavor to it. I think another pump just for the upper half of my face is gonna do it. Not bad. Ooh, wait. I just spilled some on my shirt. Oh my god, why you do me like this? Just gonna try to keep it cute around the brow area. And then I'll double back if I need to clean up. And you want to get all up in that hairline, ladies. The whole key to looking natural is to look like it's you. You know what I mean? Like, they can't see where your hairline is like lighter than everything else, you know? You can use whatever tool you like using best. If you rock better with a beauty blender or a beauty sponge of any kind, please use it. I'm just taking the rest of the foundation and putting it over my eyelids because we're not using concealer or like paint pots or anything like that. We're just gonna even out our skin tone right now. I'm taking a look at the coverage to see how even I am, and I think I could use another pump just to go over everything, especially the areas where I have hyperpigmentation. So 4 pumps is the name of the game on this particular foundation, I think. Depending on who you are and how your skin is, like if you have really clear skin already, you will not need this many layers. If you have problem skin, maybe you want to try like a thicker foundation like the Lock It Tattoo foundation from Kat Von D, where like 2 pumps can give you full coverage all over your face. I personally prefer Naked Skin foundation because it really does look like your skin when it's all said and done. So it takes a little more effort. This is probably where the bulk of your time is going to go, and you are obviously skipping eyeshadow, so you're saving a whole like 10 to 15 minutes off your makeup routine. So it's alright if you need to, you know, really get in there and make sure that your skin is even, because that's like major key. Then now that we're done with that part, I'm gonna just go back over my eyelid area again with a little more of the translucent powder just to set it all in place and prevent creasing. I'm not gonna sweep, I'm gonna pat. I'm gonna pack it all on there. And this step is really important because we're not gonna really be doing eyeshadow. So this part has to be flawless. And then we're gonna just take a fan brush this time, featherweight fan brush in this case. We're gonna grab some of the translucent powder and we're about to just like set our whole face with a really, really light dusting of this. See that? And the Makeup Forever HD powder really helps to like blur your pores, and this stuff is no joke. No gimmicks here, you guys. This is the real deal. You can stop right here, throw on some mascara and some lip gloss. 5 minutes. So we set everything. I personally cannot leave the house without bronzing. That's just something that like I just can't. I'm just gonna take my bronzing powder, and you can use any one, you guys. There's Shea Moisture, there's CoverGirl Queen, there's all kinds of affordable ones out there. I'm using Bobbi Brown because I've had it for a while. And once you put the HD powder on, y'all, I think NYX has an equivalent to this. Once you put on the HD powder, all you gotta do, everything else should glide on like butter. So you're just gonna go in there, and any size brush will do. It depends on like your face size and what you have on hand, but in my case, you know, I have a giant ass head, so I'm using a nice fluffy brush, and it just adds a little bit of shape and warmth back to your face. That's it. Nothing, you know, we're not contouring. You're just gonna add it to the jawline and everything. I'm just gonna go down the sides of my nose right quick, from the bridge to the bottom. Boom, boom. And I'm gonna take that same blending brush. We've only used one blending brush, you guys. I'm gonna use the blending brush to just deepen my crease with the same bronzer. The exact same bronzer. We're not using any eyeshadows today. You can add blush if you want to. I'm not going to. And now we're just gonna hit the waterline. I'm not even gonna line my eyes. We're just gonna do a little bit of the waterline action. And you know what? I know I said that I wasn't gonna do any liner, but I want to do like a little bit of brown liner. I think that would be kind of fun. Now you see that difference between this eye and this eye? I just like the results. So now here's where things get a little, this determines where things go, right? So you could just throw on mascara from here and then apply your lip of choice and be out the door. In the interest of this video being a 15 to 20 minute look, I am not going to be applying false lashes. If this were Vikeejeah would put lashes on. But since this is for the kids, no lashes required. Curl your lashes and then apply your favorite mascara. Mine is Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit. Now you could also use my other fave, which is Audacious from NARS. And I start at the top. A lot of people don't do that, but I start at the top and then I go to the root up. That way I get like both the top and the bottom of the lash coated. So just in case I happen to get some makeup on the top of my lashes, they will be covered up by the black mascara. You can see my lower lashes now that I've applied it. It's fantastical. I'm gonna do the other eye and then we'll get on the lips. So now, in the interest of being extra, I have decided to put a little bit of blush on. Just a dab. And I mean it too, just a dab. So we're gonna use this color. It's very close to my skin tone. And this is from the e.l.f. blush palette. This is a Real Techniques brush. Both are very, very affordable. Just to add some color back to my face. And of course, like, I ain't going nowhere without a highlight. So I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood because I'm really into kind of somewhat frosty shadows, and I'm going to be applying it very lightly. I'm going to use the same brush that I use the translucent powder on to just give myself a little something. A little down the nose. And big. And what's left, I'm not even going to dip back in there, you guys. Like, that is it. Very natural though. If you don't have Fix Plus, or if you don't want to spend the money on Fix Plus, there are plenty of sprays out there. There's all kinds of stuff at the drugstore to spray your face down. You see once I spray my face, how all the powders kind of meld into each other. And now we're just going to put some lip gloss on. This is my absolute favorite. This is Sepia from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And it's just a nice neutral. It's a nice nude on deeper skin tone. So there you have it, y'all. This is the no makeup look. And you can get this look together in about 15 to 20 minutes. I don't want to say this is like a 10-minute makeup look, because it's not. Not if you're in a rush, I'll give you wake up an extra 15 minutes early. Like, that's not the same as having to wake up an extra hour to hour and a half early to put your face together. And I think that this is still very presentable for whatever you've got going on for the day. Just to recap, took care of the skin with a little moisturizer, added some primer, put your foundation on everywhere because you're not going to be doing any eyeshadow, and then optional to use bronzer as your definition versus contouring. No concealer for highlighting. We just put a tiny bit of blush, a little bit of highlighter, liner, mascara, and the lips. Did I mention the brows? Yeah, we did the brows. Brows are really important, you guys. I think that the main thing to focus on is brows and complexion. Everything else is optional after that. Please do give it a big old thumbs up and share it with your friends. That is like the biggest thing. I think that this video, out of the majority of the videos that I've done recently, would be the most helpful to women everywhere. The average woman getting ready for the day does not want to spend more than 20 minutes on her face. And thanks for allowing me to show you guys, you know, to help amp up my skill set, because I need to learn to get ready quickly. I need to stop trying to get up 2 hours ahead of the time I'm supposed to be getting up so that I can do a face. I don't need to be like fully done up all the time, especially since the majority of people at my office don't wear makeup. Like, who do I think I am? Let me just keep it cute, because this is a face that you could do and literally put any lip color on with it. And this can be your go-to every single day of the week, and you can change your lip color every day. So If you don't like a gloss, you could do a matte liquid lipstick. You could do lip creams like the Tarte lip paints. And again, you don't have to put your lashes on, but if you want to and you're quick at it, add it to the routine. If you are not yet a JeahBaes, don't forget to click the subscribe button so that you can join the JeahBaes fam. Check out my most recent videos. Check out the archived videos. We got a lot of stuff in here, including natural hair care, collaborations, lots of product reviews and hauls. So check me out, you guys. Thanks so much for being here. If you like what you see, let me know in the comment section how you get ready during the day, how long it takes you to get ready in the morning, what are your go-to products. Let me know in the comments below. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Details on the products I used are in the description box, and I'll see you next time.